What's going on, everybody? My name is Mark, and today we are back with the Rings of Power. This is episode number 4, called The Great Wave. Last episode, another banger. The show's just good. Like, I can't complain about anything. So far, I'm just really enjoying it. And last episode, we got introduced to Isildur and Elendil and Isildur's sister and brother, whose names I don't remember. But I think when I hear it, it's going to be like, oh, right, yeah. But that was huge, because I had no idea, maybe you guys did beforehand, but I had no idea when this exactly took place. I knew it was thousands of years before the events of the Lord of the Rings, but I had no idea where exactly, if it was before or after that big battle between Sauron and the people of Middle-earth. But this confirms that we are, in fact, before that moment. So we can see Elendil build himself up as a person, as a king, and Isildur, obviously. And they're still, Isildur's pretty young still. So I'm assuming it's going to be a few seasons before we actually reach that moment. Like, I know there's going to be a second season for sure, but they could run this show for at least a couple seasons. I don't know how much story they actually have to tell, but I mean, maybe they'll do a time jump eventually. I have no idea, but yeah, that's freaking amazing, man. Because I would love to see more characters that we know from that era. We've heard of Gil-galad, and we haven't seen him yet, but that would be awesome. Obviously, we've seen Elrond, and we haven't seen him develop yet a lot, obviously. So it's going to be interesting to see him develop. Obviously, Galadriel and all the other characters, Durin. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to start watching again. So I'm going to stop wasting time. Before I hop into this episode, I do want to ask you guys, if you like my video, please leave a like, because it really helps me out. And if you want to see me react to the rest of the show, make sure you subscribe so you won't miss any videos in the future. Other than that, I don't have anything else to say, so let's just watch it.
I don't want any trouble.
Yeah, and he definitely is a lot more than he seems. I've already said my theory of maybe he's Sauron, and he's deceiving everyone. But I don't know if that's going to pan out. It is a pretty wild theory. And obviously we've seen this Adar at the end of the episode, so maybe he's not. Maybe I'm just making stuff up.
Her wisdom, guide thy steps.
What's happening?
Sometimes our island just needs a stretch.
Earthquake?
Just like you.
Doesn't sound like it. Ships? Or are there enemy ships in the harbor? Oh, the Great Wave! That is a great wave! Oh my god! Is this actually happening? I must feel like this is a dream. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Is that a vision of something that's gonna happen, or is she just scared?
Drinks all round.
I feel like maybe the people will want him as king or something, Maybe there's gonna be a mutiny. Is he gonna hear that voice again? Is that Middle-earth? Is Middle-earth calling to him or something? Is he gonna mess it up?
Explain yourself! That was deliberate. You're off the Sea Guard! All three of you!
I mean, aw. I mean, he wanted to be off the Sea Guard, but...
Since I was big enough to hold an oar, I wanted on that boat. I did everything I was supposed to do to earn it. And what did you do? What have you ever done but brood and blubber about your dead mother? Stop it! Stop it!
Yeah, that's uncalled for. It sucks that they... It sucks that they were taking off the boat, but... It's not his fault. Oh, we're back here. Hadar is coming. It's kind of the same shot that we had in the last episode. I guess we're gonna get the reveal now. Looks like a man, though. Or an elf. Like, they truly worship him. He must be someone of high power. I think that's the same actor who plays Ned Stark's brother, right? Uncle Benjen? He looks the same.
You can either help me or you can make it harder.
He's just a kid, man. I feel like he's gonna go anyway.
Should never have let you talk me into this.
Oh. They're both going to,
Don't be such a soft belly.
Yeah, I knew it. He's gonna go anyway. But he's gonna drag someone with him.
Rory, Tom,
No, you need to go.
going in there. There might be more food.
Yeah. Go back another day. Just get that stuff up there first. You got enough stuff as it is. You're never gonna be able to move with that. Oh.
Where'd you get that?
Whoa. Whoa.
Give it here.
Yeah, that's his master's weapon.
I found it. It's a boy. He hates the hills.
Is that what they're... Are they searching for that specifically? Is that why they're here?
We're making good progress in the old mine.
The old mine. What are they doing? Mining from mithril, maybe? Oh, wait. Wait. We're in Moria, right? What if they waken the freaking Balrog? Maybe that's where the old mine leads eventually. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous now. I mean, we've heard tales of... Oh yeah, mithril.
I knew it!
We've heard tales of the dwarves mining too deep and too greedily, and you know they found they awoke the Balrog essentially. I have no idea when that was, but it could very well be in this timeline.
Keep it.
It's a token for friendship.
Of our friendship.
Yeah. I wrote the script, by the way.
Very well.
Oh no. Is that just a cave-in, or is that...
There's 4 dwarves down there!
You are to be shipped back to the elves under armed escort tonight.
That's pretty good, actually. It's less than what she hoped for, but it's a way off Númenor. What about Halbrand, though? Oh, come on. Really? Why? She had a way off the island. What is she doing?
I was chosen to rule in his stead, with a promise to quell the storm.
It's kind of weird that they would choose the daughter of the father they rebelled against. Is it a Palantir?
Palantir. 7 seeing stones there once were. The other 6 either lost or hidden.
We know that one ends up in Minas Tirith and one ends up with Saruman. And Sauron obviously had one. So there's either 3 or 4 that we know of now. Maybe this is the one that ends up in Minas Tirith, obviously, but... I wonder when she becomes more like a witch, because she was the witch in the woods, you know, in Lothlorien.
Rowan! Where's Theo?
He said he'd be right behind me.
Yeah, she's gonna go out there. It's nighttime though. It's probably not a good idea to come up now. I mean, I get why he's doing it, but it's extra dangerous now. Yeah, he's got an injury on his leg. Oh, nice save. Whoa! You freaking catch an arrow and he's gonna fire it back? That's so fucking awesome! Oh my god! Is it daytime? Are they saved by the sun? No, it's still nighttime. Come on, the elf can carry him, right? Maybe the sun is rising. Nice. They can still fire arrows, though. I wouldn't just be standing there. Are we, going back to Moria now? To Khazad-Dûm? Damn! The funeral for the 4 dwarves? Yeah, there's more going on. It's not just a cave-in.
Sometimes I wish I could tell him exactly what I think of him. I'll never trade words with the old goat again!
Maybe his dad knows what is down there, you know?
Shall I accept it?
Elrond has been very convincing in his assurance to Gil-galad bore no ill intent when he sent him here.
Aye. He has.
But intuition's a powerful tonic. What does yours tell you?
There is something more at work.
Good, my son. Good. Go to London.
I think maybe like Elrond doesn't know of it, that there's more going on, but I feel like just definitely from the elf side, they want more than what they're letting on, you know?
Starfall means his time is near.
Do they think the bearded guy is Sauron?
Ready for what? Hush now,
Who's with the half-foots?
You
Harfoots?
save your strength.
I feel like this is the end of the episode. Swelling music? End credits? No? He's just seeing her off. Maybe that great wave will come and take Númenor, and maybe like Isildur and Elendil and all of them escape the island just in time and they head to Middle Earth eventually. Like, I'm just trying to figure out how they eventually end up there, you know? I mean, Isildur's plan to go west, not east. Galadriel, you may sit down. There's no shame in it. You can just sit down. Is this part of her vision too? I think so. Is he having second thoughts now? Is she gonna run back to the shore and see it like, no, come back?
Waiting to burst forth as the rising sun. I would neither command nor invite you to any danger I myself would not face. And so, I've decided to personally...
She's back already?
Back to Middle-earth.
Step forward and make yourself known.
I mean, they probably want to,
I will serve.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I will serve.
What else are they gonna do?
I will serve.
Yeah, it only takes one. Guys, another great episode. Like, this show is just good. It just is, you know? Like, I'm hearing so much negativity for it, but I'm not seeing it. Like, everyone is complaining about the dialogue and about the writing and the story, and it's like, it's good, man. It's good. I'm enjoying it, like, a lot. It's so good. Okay, so now we are probably going to see Elendil and Isildur heading to Middle-earth? Maybe? I know I'm a little fixated on that, but I think that's what's going to happen. And I'm a little worried about the dwarves digging too deep and finding something that they shouldn't find. I don't know, though. I don't know when that was in the timeline. But we know the Balrog is down there somewhere. You know, Morgoth's Balrog. And I do still have the same question of, like, when does Galadriel start to possess, like, magical powers? Because from what we see here, she's just an elf, you know? She's good at fighting, but that's about it. You know, she doesn't have any special powers from what we see. But in The Lord of the Rings, in the Third Age, she clearly has, you know, all sorts of abilities. You know, you got the, you know, in The Hobbit, she really showcases a lot of powers against Sauron, and Obviously, she can talk to people inside their heads and stuff. So, yeah, she clearly has magical powers, but I don't know if that comes later. Like maybe she like gets that from something. Maybe that's what we're gonna find out eventually. I have no idea. But I'm assuming she's just a regular elf at this point. Durin is gonna go with Elrond to Lindon to kind of figure out what the purpose of the elves is in Khazad-Dûm. It's pretty nice to see that he and his father reconciled, and that his father saw the potential in him. I really like that. And again, I really like the chemistry between Elrond and Durin. It feels very natural. I really like the dynamic of their relationship a lot. Maybe even more so than Legolas and Gimli, but I think it's a little early to tell, but it's definitely up there. What else? Yeah, obviously we met Adar, and I don't know what to make of him yet. I mean, it's very clear that he could be Sauron, but then again, I feel like maybe he would look a little fairer, like Frodo said in the first movie, like a servant of the enemy would look fairer but feel fouler, and he definitely looked a little foul, you know. So he could also just be a servant of Sauron. He could also be maybe he's the Witch King of Angmar for all we know, or one of those 9 companions, you know, one of the 9 wraiths eventually. I don't know. I mean, they worship him pretty hard, so I have a feeling the biggest chance of him being he has the biggest chance of being Sauron. Obviously, the people also think that falling star thing, that was Sauron. You know, the bearded guy who was with the Harfoots, but he seems too gentle of a soul, so I don't think so. Plus, we still have Halbrand, who is who we think is the king of the Southlands, and we know the Southlands turn into Mordor eventually, so he's still a contender, I feel, but yeah, they definitely make it seem like Adar is Sauron, so I don't know. We'll find out. I'm excited to keep watching this show. It's only been episode 4. I feel like we've been watching like 8 episodes already, you know, for as much as that has happened. I feel like we've been watching the show for quite a long time. We're only on episode 4, so I'm like super thrilled, because that means we still have quite a lot of episodes left. And I have no idea when season 2 is dropping. Hopefully next year, but it could be 2024. I have no idea. But yeah, that's all for me from now. I hope you really liked my reaction. If you did, please leave a like. And if you want to see me react to the show, make sure you subscribe so you won't miss any videos. Other than that, I don't have anything else to say. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching, and take care.